Welcome, everyone. Dr. Anthony Criniti IV here, also known as Dr. Finance. We have an incredible guest today. He was a special attendee at our event, our Mastermind Retreat in Arizona in Paradise Valley this March 2021. Brandon Barnum. Welcome, Brandon. How are you, sir?
Thank you, Dr. Finance. I'm awesome, Tony. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Brandon. Appreciate you being here, spending the time today. So this is going to be a super quick interview, folks. This is a special mastermind edition we're doing here for all the attendees. Brandon's an incredible, he's the CEO of HOA.com. So Brandon, can you tell us, first question is, what do you think about the mastermind retreat that we had with Preston Weeks in Arizona?
Oh, it was fantastic. If you missed it, you missed out, because the reality is the connections were elite level. The people that were playing full out. And I think everybody walked away with incredible insights and breakthroughs for their business and some great friendships that they'll carry forward for years to come.
That's incredible. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, if we can just pause for a second, I just want to let everyone know a little bit about yourself. So maybe 30 seconds or so, if you want to tell us a little about who you are and what you do.
Oh yeah, man. So I'm the HOA do that again. You can clip that. So I'm the CEO of HOA.com.
There's no clipping on the Dr. Finance Live podcast. This is all raw. You got it.
Okay, well, we'll just roll with it then. So I'm the CEO of HOA.com. What we're doing is basically creating like Nextdoor meets Angie's List. We're creating online communities for not only the 370,000 homeowner associations, but quite frankly, every neighborhood in America. And it is the #1 referral network for professionals who serve homeowners. So we help everybody partner, cross-promote, build their business together, and then help the homeowners live better lives.
That's incredible. And what's your 5-year plan for this company? What do you plan on doing over the next 5 years?
Completely re-engineer the way HOAs are run. So, I mean, #1, we're on a path to generate a $10 billion plus valuation for the company. Right now, we're partnering with some massive advertisers and companies that are in every single market across America. But what we really are out to do is connect communities in a meaningful way and really bridge the gap between the local professionals and the homeowners in those mini markets and those local neighborhoods, and help everybody connect in a meaningful way once again, like they used to back in the 50s.
That's incredible. Thank you, Brandon. And Brandon, we had a really good time at the retreat. So it was basically about 3 days or so. What was your favorite moment or moments at the retreat that really stood out?
Well, I thought that it was really most impactful for me personally, in addition to the individual conversations, was hearing Mark Victor Hansen and Crystal Hansen and having them share the art of the ask and the power of asking, and watching all the light bulbs go off in everybody's minds as they're hearing Mark and Crystal talk. Because the reality is everything that you want is available to you if you'll only ask. And so they really dropped the process and the power of asking for what you want. And I've seen that firsthand over the last 19 years as Mark has been mentoring me. So for me, that was the best moment of the event. And he was here for 6 hours. 6 hours. I can't even call it a moment.
We had dinner.
Like a block.
And you were there for Sharon on Saturday. So Sharon Lecter came on Saturday, Mark and Crystal came on Sunday. What was your best highlight of when Sharon Lecter came?
Oh yeah, I thought Sharon was fantastic. Hearing the story of how Rich Dad Poor Dad started, right? And how Robert Kiyosaki walked into her husband's office with this board game in his board shorts, and then kind of pitched the idea, and having her husband see the vision and say, you know, this is great, but you've really got to create a brochure around it, with that brochure becoming the book Rich Dad Poor Dad that's impacted so many lives. Sharon is just so amazing. And I love her passion and her mission for taking financial literacy out to every American, and quite frankly, everyone in the world.
That is incredible. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you, man. And last question, would you attend any of our future mastermind retreats that we'll
Absolutely. The venue was beyond amazing, quite frankly. 5 acres in Paradise Valley, a private tennis court. I mean, everything, swimming pool, volleyball court, like a private ponds. It was just incredible. So the setting was fantastic. And Tony, I've connected with a bunch of the people. I was just out in Vegas 2 weeks ago, meeting with the Queen herself, Queen Esther. And so
She showed me a picture.
Did she? Oh, that's awesome.
I was there too. I went to Vegas.
I
Yeah.
saw the photo of you the week after. And so anyway, the people that were there were fantastic. And I've developed some friendships coming out of that event. So I'll be back.
That's incredible. Well, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you being on the podcast, the special Mastermind edition, and look forward to seeing you at the next event. Thank you, Brandon Barnum, and folks, stay tuned to the next interview. Thank you, Brandon.